10th Biology, Unit 17, Reproduction in Plants and Animals. In this part, we are going to learn the structure of testis and ovary. Testis is singular. The plural form is testes, T-E-S-T-E-S. Testes are organs of the male reproductive system. They produce the male gamete, sperms. They are oval-shaped organs found outside the abdominal cavity. Testes are found outside the abdominal cavity. They produce sperms. To produce sperms, the temperature of the testes should be kept lower than the body temperature. Because of this reason, the testes are kept outside the body cavity. The testes are kept inside a sac-like structure. Sac means small bag, called a scrotum. This is the inner view of a testis. This testis is kept inside the scrotum. Scrotum is a sac-like structure. The testis is covered by tough covering called as tunica albuginea. Inside the testis, septa plural, septum singular. The septa divide the testis into number of lobules or compartments. They are pyramidal shape, conical shaped compartments. Each lobule is filled with seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules are long tubules. They are microscopic tubules. They are found inside the lobes of testis. The seminiferous tubules involved in the production of sperms. These seminiferous tubules from all the lobes form a highly coiled structure on one surface of the testis, that is called as epididymis. These seminiferous tubules form a coiled structure outside the testis on one surface, that is epididymis. This is epididymis. This epididymis form a straight tube. This tube passes into the abdominal cavity. This tube is called as vas deferens. Now let us see the internal view of the seminiferous tubule. If we make a small slice of the testis and observe under microscope, we will get this view. This is one seminiferous tubule. This is another seminiferous tubule. The seminiferous tubules are lined by germinal epithelial cells. The pillar-like cells are called as Sertoli cells. The Sertoli cells provide nutrients to the developing sperms. This is one seminiferous tubule. This is another tubule. In between the seminiferous tubule, the space is called as interstitial space. The interstitial space has some cells called as interstitial cells or Sertoli cells. Interstitial cells or Leydig cells. Leydig cells or interstitial cells are found in between the seminiferous tubules inside the testis. These Leydig cells secrete hormone, the male reproductive hormone called as testosterone. The testosterone initiates the sperm production inside the seminiferous tubules. The formation of sperm inside the seminiferous tubules is called as spermatogenesis. Ovaries are female reproductive organs. They are the part of female reproductive system. The structure of male and female reproductive system we had learned in 9th standard. Ovaries are found inside the lower abdomen. They are almond-shaped structures. They are found on the sides of the uterus. Uterus is a place where child development takes place. There are two ovaries. The ovaries are found on the side of fallopian tube. Found on one side of fallopian tube. Two ovaries are found on the sides of uterus. Fallopian tube is an accessory reproductive organ. The ovaries produce ovum or egg. The egg passes through the fallopian tube. Inside the fallopian tube, fertilization takes place, and then the fertilized egg comes to the uterus. The fallopian tube involves in the transfer of ovum or egg from ovary to the uterus, and fertilization takes place inside the fallopian tube. This is an inner view of the ovary. Ovary has outer region called as cortex and central medulla. The cortex has stroma. Stroma is a part consists of connective tissues. We have already learned about connective tissue in 9th standard. Here, spindle-shaped connective tissues form stroma. The space of the stroma has follicle cells. The stroma has primary follicle. The primary follicle has developing ovum. This is developing ovum. This is nucleus of the developing ovum. The white part is cytoplasm. The developing ovum is covered by granulosa cells. They are germinal epithelial cells, granulosa cells called as primary follicle. The primary follicle develops and forms secondary, tertiary follicle. This is mature follicle. Mature follicle has developed ovum. The ovum is surrounded by group of follicle cells. This entire structure is called as Graafian follicle. This is stroma. That stroma has primary follicle. The primary follicle undergoes development. Finally, it becomes mature follicle called as Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle has fluid-filled space. This is fluid-filled space. It has mature ovum. This is mature ovum. The mature ovum is surrounded by many follicle cells. The entire structure is called as Graafian follicle. The ovum comes out of the Graafian follicle and comes out of the ovary. This is called as ovulation. We had already discussed about ovulation while studying the hormones endocrine system in 10th standard. The number of primordial follicles. Primordial follicles are inactive follicles. They are in inactive state. The newborn female child has 7 million primordial follicles. During reproductive period, that is at puberty, the number of follicles is 60,000 to 70,000. They are inactive follicles. So one of the primordial follicles start developing into primary, secondary and finally Graafian follicle. The primordial follicles are inactive follicles. During the woman's lifetime, she will only ovulate 300 to 400 ovum. The primordial follicles undergo development into primary, secondary and tertiary and Graafian follicle. From the Graafian follicle, ovum comes out of the ovary, that is ovulation. Only 300 to 400 ovum comes out of the ovary during a woman's lifetime. Men will produce over 500 billion sperms in their lifetime. Sperms are the male gametes. They are produced inside the testis. Ovum or eggs are the female gametes. They are produced inside the ovaries. In the next video, we will learn the structure of ovum and the structure of sperm.